So here's what came through for you today. And if you are here, you are meant to hear this. What we hope for isn't always what is best for us. Sometimes what seems like disappointment is actually just making space for something better than you could ever imagine. And I love this. I just think this is a beautiful reminder that we really can't control everything. And sometimes our dreams are not big enough for what the universe has in store for us. And things are taken out of our lives that we might think belongs there. And it turns out it's just making space for something better, something bigger, something more grand than you could ever dream of. And yes, we're going to have ups and downs. We're going to have disappointments. Sometimes you have a vision and it's laser focused on not only what you want to do or where you want to go, but how it's going to look. And that doesn't mean that you shouldn't go after your dreams. But when disappointment arises, that's where trust comes in. That's where we need to believe that and remind ourselves that although this hurts, although this is disappointing, although this is not how I planned it, I need to trust that the universe, that God, that whatever powers that be that you believe in, has a better plan for me. And the less you resist the change, the more easier the transition will be to that something better. So I'm going to read that one more time, and then you are going to be so impressed. I even impress myself sometimes when the card that I pulled was just spot on for this particular message. What we hope for isn't always what is best for us. Sometimes what seems like disappointment is actually just making space for something better than you could ever imagine. And whether that be career, relationships, anything that's happening in your life where you had a vision and all of a sudden that vision is changed by chance. It's really not by chance. It's meant to be that way for a reason. And that trust, although it's super hard, especially when your emotions are all mixed in, it's hard to pinpoint that trust. But once the crying is over, once the anger is over, once the feet stomping stops, sit quiet and think. Think about how maybe this is just a redirection, a pivot of sorts, and be open to the change and to trying new things. And when you look at it that way, you'll start seeing other opportunities that you may not see when you're longingly looking at the closed door. You don't see the other doors and windows that are opening for you. Here's our card. If that resonates with you and your life at this time, chime in. Let me know. Although I can't see the comments on my screen today, I will go back and look at the comments when we're done here this morning. So the card that came up is number 16, and it is the Patience card, and it was reversed. Now, how beautifully aligned is that card to that message? Patience. And here's the meaning behind the patience card when it comes up reversed. Peaceful redirection is the message when this card is reversed. Mind blown? Yes, mine too. Open up to the options available to you, even if they aren't yet totally clear. The universe supports you when you allow its influence to help direct your outcomes. And when you open your imagination to all of the potential solutions around you, the key is to keep moving forward without frantic need or urgency. Don't give up on your goal. Initiation and renewed action are needed now. So keep an open eye to a new and unexpected opportunity that's around you. You may be surprised by where they lead. So what's happening in your life now? Are there doors that are closing? Are there opportunities that you are too upset or emotional to see? Now's the time to meditate on that. Now's the time to step back once you get everything out of your system and question. Maybe the original plan was too small for you. Maybe, just maybe, you have more wonderful things in store for you that you could ever imagine. And we need to trust and be patient. Here's the affirmation for today. I pursue my goals with open receptivity. I am patient and flexible, willing to receive in many surprising and imaginative ways. So be open to trying new things. Be open to recognizing new opportunities. Life is ups and downs. I know I've had a lot of challenges in my life. And when you look at it in the rear view mirror, it's clear that the direction was better. Think about your life. Think about times where you were disappointed. Think about how it led to something even better. And it's reassuring. I know I've had relationships that broke up, that were very upsetting. And then just weeks later, I met someone new. I've had jobs that I've been thinking was perfect for me, and I didn't get it. You know, like you apply for a job and you work hard to try to get it, and they pick somebody else. But then a week later, something better came along. You know, so what's happened in your life? What patterns have you seen? And that should reassure you that in this moment, in this challenge or disappointment, there is something better in store. We just don't know what it is yet, and we need to be patient.